Alright guys, I have another video here for you today. I am going to dress up these candle holders and these candlesticks. I've got two of them here, and I'm going to use a couple of these candle rings. Now I got these candle rings from Hobby Lobby. At first, in a prior video, I thought I had gotten them from Amazon. I was wrong. They are at Hobby Lobby. They are 40% off. They're there now. I've got two of them because I've got two candlesticks here, candle holders here. I also have a couple of weighted coasters because I want to add a little bit of weight to this project because I'm going to be using these real candles, and whenever I use real candles I like to add weight to my project so nothing falls over if there's a real flame. Now you could use the battery operated candles. I just don't have any on hand, so I'm going to use these real ones, and I chose white. And then I also have two of these little pumpkin picks from Hobby Lobby, and they are there now also, and all of Hobby Lobby's fall decor is 40% off. So what I'm going to do to get started is I'm also going to use my ribbon that I've been using because I got so much of this ribbon. I love this ribbon, you guys know that. I think this is so pretty. It's my favorite ribbon this season. I love plaid. There's something about plaid. Plaid is just warm and cozy, and you can dress it up, you can dress it down. I love plaid. So okay, getting started. Now I had gotten these candlesticks from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, and they had the gray whitewashed finish to them. And I took some oil rubbed bronze spray paint. Hi Puka. I took some oil rubbed bronze spray paint, and I just sprayed them to give them a nice fall-y look. And I thought that that would go better with the project that we're doing today. So I got that done there. And first of all, what I'm going to do is, you hear my puppy in the background. She is playing with my kitty cat, and they get a little rowdy. So I took my ribbon and I dovetailed my ends on both sides. Okay, I gave it a fresh cut because I am reusing this ribbon from another craft project. And that's why I like to give you a lot of ideas that don't involve glue, so that if you're on a budget, or if you're just being financially conscious, you can see crafts you can do without glue so that you can reuse your items, and that just saves money. So I think we're all about saving money, especially these days. So I bent my ribbon in half and I want it to curl. So I'm gonna take one of the candles here and I'm just going to start curling my ribbon, okay? It is a wire ribbon. So when you have a wire ribbon, it holds its shape, it holds its form. So I want this ribbon to curl. Now I might have to go back and redo it a little bit, but that's okay. I just want to have it curling as it comes down, as it trails down. So I did that one, and then now I'm going to do this one, and I'm probably going to have to redo it a little bit here and there, but that's okay. But I usually try to curl my ribbon. I use a pencil, or I use a candle, or anything that will help me get it to curl in a nice way. So okay, so we have our ribbon curled just like this. So I'm gonna put the ribbon on, let's see, I want the longer part in the back. So I'm gonna put it on here just like this. I'm not gluing it down, but if you wanted to, you could put a little drop of glue to really hold it in place. I'm not going to do that because I have the coasters that I'm using. So they're going to do double duty, and they're going to hold my ribbon in place there just like that. And then you guys know that I fiddle with the ribbon. I do. I fiddle with it. I just like for it to lay like for it to lay perfectly. Okay, I'm gonna make myself stop fiddling with that right now. So, okay, I'm going to take my first candle ring here, and I'm just gonna put it on top of my coaster just like that, okay? So this is giving it some height. We've got our ribbon here. I'm gonna separate it. Holly, stop playing with the ribbon. Oh my goodness, stop it. Okay, so we're gonna set this aside for a moment. And I'm going to take the pumpkin pick. And you guys might know where I'm going with this now. You might know where I'm going with this. So I'm just gonna pull this out just like that. And it's just styrofoam in there. And I know, it's a really pretty pumpkin. They were so cute and here I am destroying it. It's okay, it's okay. We can always fix things. It's no big deal. There's always one way or another. So I'm just taking my scissors, and please be very careful if you do this. I don't have I had a little cutter, but I seem to have misplaced it. And it was just like a little box cutter that I used to use, but it was for crafting. And I used to use it to do stuff like this with styrofoam, but I seem to have misplaced it. Okay, so I just cut a little hole into the styrofoam just like that. And some of the little pieces are coming out. I'm just gonna get those out of the way over here, excuse me. Okay guys, so after we did our pumpkin, I'm going to use the Spanish moss. This is my nemesis, okay? I love Spanish moss. I think it looks so pretty, but it does get everywhere. And again, if you hear my dog barking, it's because she's playing with the kitty cat. So I'm gonna take out some of the Spanish moss. Hopefully it won't get too messy. I do a lot of sweeping when I craft, guys. And I'm just gonna tuck it in here like this. Because, and you know what? Here's the good thing about Spanish moss also. After I'm done with this project and when I'm done, you know, with Halloween and Thanksgiving, I can always leave the Spanish moss in there and hot glue the stem back, and look how cute it looks. So see, we don't get rid of anything over here. We reuse everything. There's always a way. Okay, so then but it is going to hold our candle in securely. So that's why we're using the Spanish moss. I really want this candle to be in here nice and secure. Okay, so there we go. And we have our little candle inside of our pumpkin with a little bit of Spanish moss that just adds to it. So that turned out very well. So I found some of these little berries, and they have seen better days because they were in my craft stash. I've used them, oh goodness, probably a few seasons now, and I keep everything, guys. I do. Just get a shoebox or, you know, a small box or whatever. I use a shoebox size plastic container, and I put all my scraps in it. I put all my ribbon pieces in it. I save all my little berries because you can always reuse stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put these little berries in here, and it's just gonna be like another little bed for our pumpkin. It's just gonna be like a little bed for the pumpkin, and it's just gonna be another little piece of decor and color for your eye to go to. And then I'm just going to put the pumpkin right on top. Just like this. Very simple, easy peasy. The pumpkin is in a little bed. It is nice and secure inside of our candle ring. Let me get it more in there for you. And you will see, you'll see the final result when I get it onto the table, and then I'll show you how they both look together. But we have the ribbon coming down, and it looks so pretty. It's just a nice way to dress up your candle holders instead of just putting a candle on it. You know, this is just another way to dress it up. So I wanted to show this to you guys, and I really, really hope that you like it. So let me get the other one done, and then I'm going to show you how they look. Okay guys, so I thought that I would show you again how I did this. I was just gonna do this one, but I did the first one, and so I said, you know what, let me just show them one more time, because this one is a little bit smaller around the top here, but I want to show you that it doesn't make a difference. That's why I'm using the coaster. So I did my ribbon, I wrapped it around the candle, just like we did before. And then I'm just gonna put it here. Oh wait, I'm gonna put it on this side, yep. When I put the candles together, I want the ribbon on opposite sides of each candle. So I put this one over here, and then I have this one over here. All right, this one might be a little long. You know what, I think I'm gonna have to cut this one. This one's just a little too long, because this candle holder is just a little shorter. It's just a little shorter than the other one was. All right, so just using my candle and just wrapping it around. There we go. Got ourselves a nice little curl going there. You know what? I wrapped it the wrong way. Let me wrap it the other way. Oh my goodness. Wrapped it the wrong way. There we go. Okay, now we have it wrapped the right way. We can put it on. Okay, so we have it on here, just like that. And I'm gonna put the coaster on top because that's holding our ribbon on. Now the coaster is a little big, but that's okay. It's going to do double duty as we put our candle ring on here. It's gonna hold it on nicely for us. Okay, Holly, stop messing with the ribbon. Okay, so we have our candle ring on and it fits perfectly on top of the coaster here. So the coaster again is doing double duty. It's adding weight to this so it doesn't for any reason knock over. It makes it more stable because I am using real candles. And again, I am going to just cut out. Oh, come on. This one's really in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, we're just going to use a little bit more Spanish moss. There's nothing we can't fix, guys. That one was really in there. You know what? Let me see if I can get this off of here. And maybe I can salvage this one. Yeah, we can fix it. It's no biggie. I'll keep it there just like that. All right. So just going in and just cutting a circle out of the styrofoam, just like we did before. Okay. Trying to clean up as I go. That Spanish moss does get everywhere. Going to use a little bit more of it to cover up our little boo-boo. And there you go, the boo-boo's gone. You won't even notice it. Won't even notice it. Gonna get our candle in there, just like this. Our candle is nice and secure. Just gonna fiddle with the moss a little bit to make sure that you don't notice the boo-boo, and look, you barely even notice it. You'd have to know it was there to see it. So we have that in there just like that. Let me put a little bit more in there, just a little bit. I don't think it's going to be noticeable, but just to be on the safe side. And there we go. Okay. All right, so we have our candle in there. And just like I did to the one prior, I just used some berries and I'm just making another like little bed. And I found these berries and I said, you know what? I think they would go so pretty. Plus they bring out the orange in the ribbon. So we've got the green in the ribbon and we've got the orange in the ribbon here. And it's just a little something for the eye to go to, and I'll put the little boo-boo part in the back so that way you really won't notice it. That thing was really on there secure, guys. It would not come off. But I'm going to keep it because I'm going to totally reuse it and fix it, so it's no big deal. Okay, so we have both of our candles done and put together. And so now I'm going to put them both onto my table the way I'm going to display them. I'm going to light the candles and I'm going to show you how cute this looks. I hope you guys like this. All right, guys, and this is how it turned out. I think this was so cute, and I just used what I had on hand. I had the candle holders, I had the ribbon, I had those candle rings, I had the pumpkins, and I had the candles, and I had the little berries. I think the berries just kind of, again, added, you know, a little bit something else for the eye to go to, and it tied all the colors in together. Just added a little bit more texture to it. And I just think this turned out really cute, guys. I really love how this turned out. I can't say it enough. And I love the curled ribbon coming down on each side. I think that adds to it as well. And remember, we curled it just by wrapping it around the candle. And I chose these little squirrels. Now I did add a little pumpkin pick in the back, another one in the back. I just took the pick off. And I got those two little squirrels from Hobby Lobby. I thought they were so darling. And I love their little tails. Their little tails are pine cones. I thought that was so cute. And so I just added some acorns from my backyard around them. I added another little candle, the Plentiful Harvest. I got that from Hobby Lobby as well. And I just think it turned out really cute, and I hope you guys like it. I'm going to show you what it looks like here with the lights off in just a moment. But this would be so perfect for a dinner party, even a wedding. If you're doing a fall wedding, something really simple like this. I hope I gave you an idea, because this was very inexpensive and it looks really pretty and elegant and fall-y. And a little quick story for you down here with the squirrels. I love these squirrels. My dad, I lost my dad last year. He passed away. He was 87. And I chose these squirrels this year. As soon as I saw them, I said, oh my goodness, I have to get them, because my dad used to feed the squirrels in the backyard. And he loved these squirrels, and I'm telling you guys, the squirrels loved him too. They used to come right up to him and eat the peanuts right out of his hand. So when I saw those squirrels at Hobby Lobby, I said I have to get those, because those are just a nice little nod to my dad. So let me show you what this looks like in the dark, and you'll see how pretty that candlelight is. Okay guys, so how pretty is that in the dark with the lights off? If you're having like an evening wedding or an evening dinner party, you know, and you just want to create some nice ambiance, candles are the way to go. And again, I just think this turned out so pretty and so elegant. I really hope that you guys like this craft. I hope I gave you some ideas. And until next time, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of my little channel. I really do appreciate it. I am trying to grow my channel, so if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, I hope you are having a beautiful fall season, and take care. I will see you later.